Hey, sweeties. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Tea and Talk. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thanks for sipping with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and hit that notification bell so you never miss anything Tea and Talk. Have you ever sat down to assemble a puzzle with a couple hundred pieces? You purchased the one with the most beautiful picture of the beach in Hawaii. The colors are so vivid with the deep greens from the trees, the amazing blues from the ocean, and the yellow and orange hues from the sun. You know that this puzzle is going to take you some time to put together, but you don't mind because you know the destination at the end will be worth the wait. So every day you put pieces of this puzzle together to try and get closer and closer to the beautiful end result. It's been a few weeks and you're almost there. Finally are almost done and you have one more piece to place. You look all around, underneath the table, and that last piece is nowhere in sight. You're disappointed now because you spent all this time putting this puzzle together, hoping to get the finished look from the box, but it is missing the one piece that will help complement the picture. It makes you happy because you got most of it finished, but you will always wonder how beautiful it would have been with the missing piece. That's how it is in relationships. You may have been with someone for years on and off and trying to make the piece fit. Something keeps drawing you apart, but yet something keeps bringing you back together again. You are invested because you've spent years working on this relationship, this puzzle, hoping to get the beautiful ever after you imagined in your head. You're together and then apart, but you want to keep working at it because you now created history with this man. So you don't want to give up. Maybe the missing piece to the picture is in the box, but maybe it isn't. And you're willing to gamble it because of the time you put in. You're willing to only see part of the picture and still have that missing piece. For me, love was difficult to find. I knew exactly what I wanted for myself in love, but I kept trying to add pieces to the puzzle that didn't even match the picture. I had to step away, and eventually I found the piece that fit, and the picture it created was beyond what I could have ever imagined. Many women feel and will say love is difficult to find in life. So when you do find it, I can understand wanting to hold on and not let go of it like a rare jewel. Because of this, sometimes you can get so tangled up in the initial feeling of what love feels like, you can negate the fact of this piece of the puzzle not fitting your picture. You disregard all the red flags popping up in the man you are in love with. To you, it may not matter because the love you are receiving outweighs the red flags in your eyes, so you keep trying and trying to make it fit the puzzle. So now you are with this man and some time has passed. 2, 3, 4 years. And now the rose-colored glasses are starting to come off and you are beginning to realize no matter how you flip or turn it, the piece just doesn't fit. You aren't willing to sacrifice only seeing part of the picture and having a missing piece. Now you are seeing the things you pushed away in the beginning of the relationship, but you feel conflicted and lost because of all the time you spent with this man. You start to build up resentment. You've invested time and energy, and you hope those things that reared their face in the beginning would just go away. You hoped all the red flags would go away. You're afraid to leave because you feel all that time would have then been a waste. So you're thinking maybe you can push him to change, or rebuild him, or give him an ultimatum. Or maybe y'all can work it out because you don't want all that time invested to go to waste, and you don't want to lose the feeling of being loved because you know how difficult it was to find it to begin with. This is the common story women tell themselves when they are in this or similar situations. I want you to know your feelings are valid, but let's break this down. You may feel like the time is wasted, but think about it. There's a lesson in every interaction. Although the lesson may have been things you don't want in a man, you would still be taking something away from the relationship. You learn the things you don't want, which will make it easier to spot in future relationships and men. Sometimes it takes going through what you didn't want to go through to learn what you didn't know you needed. Won't this make it easier to be more intentional with dating and looking for your forever? Didn't K. Michelle say it best? You can't raise no man. He's already grown, what you gonna do? So thinking about pushing him to change, rebuilding him, or giving him an ultimatum is not going to work. A man will change and build himself up when he feels he has met the right one. Furthermore, he has to find fault in his own actions to then want to move forward with making any changes in who he is and his character. Usually, a man isn't looking to be mothered. So stop trying to take on that task. It won't work. True love is hard to find for many. However, if you are doing the work to find you and heal you so your heart is open for love, then you are ahead of the game. See, most people think love is difficult to find. And it is, especially if they've already told themselves it is, in addition to having their hearts closed to love. All love isn't good for the soul. Two people can love each other and not be good for each other. Don't let love steer you wrong. I have a friend who has been dating this guy on and off for years. They have a lot of history. However, most of the relationship is her complaining and being overall unhappy. When I ask her about this, she just says, "When it's good, it's good." And I respond with, "But when it's bad, it's bad." I always tell her she is worth more and deserves better, but she tells me she doesn't want to go through all the stages of dating again. So she settles, sacrificing her own happiness and peace for history, familiarity. I don't know how to help her, because in her mind, that man is the best she can get, and if she thinks it, then so it is. You have to understand that you may have to take more time to seek the missing piece. And that's okay, because during that process, you are learning about yourself, your likes and dislikes in life and men and relationships. Again, not wasted time. So cool. You fell in love and now you have history with this man. Isn't it better to make the decision to leave sooner than later? If you are seeking love, it is also seeking you. Don't let history be your determining factor, because no matter how you turn it, the piece won't fit. Don't settle for the barest of minimums. You deserve more than history. You also deserve happiness within you and your relationship. It's okay if it takes a little longer for you to find the missing piece to your puzzle. It will just make the picture even more beautiful in the end. All right, sweet teas, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to never miss anything Tea and Talk. Like and comment below. And until next time, love and light.